Good morning. Welcome to the shop. Alright, the Giga is set up and built. We're gonna get the software downloaded and get everything remote so we can operate this and start doing some prints. So first thing, your switch is in the back right corner back here. I don't know if you could see it. Right there, you got your power switch next to the power cord. Over here in the front left corner is your Wi-Fi antenna. So if that's loose out of the box and not screwed in, make sure you screw that in. Come around to the front, and there is our screen. And that is your home page. It'll take about a minute for it to boot up from the Elegoo screen to this screen. So just wait. So you're gonna go to settings right from the beginning. And then we'll go to network. It's gonna scan the network. And boom, it's gonna give you its IP address right there. The network IP address. And then you're gonna go to your Wi-Fi right here. Mine's already hooked up. But right there, it's gonna ask for you're gonna find your Wi-Fi on a list, and then you're gonna enter your password. Boom. After that, connection, and you're done. And that's it for the machine end of things, really. After that, it's just prepare, bada bing, bada boom, start printing. So let's get over to the laptop now and set up everything we need to control this bad boy. Alright, over to the laptop. Of course, I have everything already downloaded, but I want to show you guys, you know, I don't want you to be left out. So here's that red USB that they give you. They give you a black one too. It says bonus on the bag, but it's just empty. It's a little extra storage. I think it's only like 512 megabytes or something small. Gee, thanks, Elegoo. So let's, oh, there it is actually. I have it right here. Ah, look at that. This is the black one they give you. Bonus. So let's put the red one in. It's actually very tight, this red one. I had a problem putting it in last time. Okay, that's in. Knee tack. So let's go to our files. And open that up. And here's what we got. We got a user's manual, our software, some models. We got a Buddha, a nutshell opener, a flower pot, and the Benchy, of course. Let's go back. Giga log. Buddha again. And then, oh, you have an assembly tutorial here. So here's that, gives you a little video, that's cool. Look at that, we got music and everything. So if you guys want to watch that, go ahead. I use the book myself. Let's skip that, let's go back. Don't worry, in a minute I'll sit down and get us into the laptop instead of holding my phone against the screen, but I just want to show you the USB part quick. User's manual, English, and that's an exact copy of the paper manual. I mean, I was able to put it together with this and level it with their instructions, so it's not too bad considering it's from another country. So I mean, if I could do it, you guys could do it. So let's go back, and you're gonna have, now I went a little too far here. Software. Click on software. So you got your user's guide for the software. Show you that quick. User's guide for the software. It's how to download it. So you can go through that. See, I don't really have to show you that too much. This is for the Elegoo Cura. So you're going to follow those steps for your Elegoo Cura. I'll show you what it looks like in a second once we sit down and get inside the laptop. Okay, let me go back on that. Then you have it for the Mac, Elegoo Cura for Mac, Elegoo Cura for Windows. I'm going to click it. Like I said, I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to do it again, but I'll just take you in and, you know, it's the basics. You want to let it make changes. Install location, next. Then you're going to click install. And then just follow it from there. I'm already installed. So you're going to have, find your printer. You're going to pull down the list. It'll have the Giga on the list. Click that. Then it's going to want your IP address. You're going to put that in from the printer, your IP address. But from there, it's going to keep going, and it's going to go into Utilimaker. Or Ultimaker, actually. Ultimaker. And it's going to say, oh, for the latest features, yada yada. But you stop right there, because you just want the Elegoo Cura. It's going to want you to sign in, make a password and all that. But all the Giga stuff is at this point here. Once you go into Ultimaker, it's good for other printers, but it doesn't have the Elegoo features, so don't even worry about it. Don't waste your time. Just stop right there. When it gets into Ultimaker, skip, cancel, that's it. Okay, so that's Cura. So I'm going to stop this here. I'm going to get us into the computer screen and show you everything from here. We'll go from Cura to Orca, and then Fluid on the computer, and then Fluid on your phone. We'll get some phone action going like Bamboo Handy. See you in a second. Alright, here's Elegoo Cura. Once you have this on your desktop, you'll see the 4 build plates after a couple clicks. Starting from 0 to 3, which is a little strange that it starts with 0 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. But that whole Elegoo name is a little strange to me, so it is what it is. So looking at Cura, it's very plain from someone who's used to Bamboo Studio, which is all I'm used to. This looks very simple to me. We got the printer name here, Giga. We have our filament type and our nozzle size, 0.6. I guess you change those here. Drop down menu for the filaments, drop down for the nozzles. Couple more options here, and you're not going to get a any more menus, I think, until you put a model here. And don't try to grab a model from the USB stick that they give you, because those are already sliced and ready to go. Those are meant to just plug into the printer and hit print, and then print for you. I'm surprised how small they are. You would think with a giant printer like this, they would give you something a little substantial and surprising and say, hey, wow, look what I bought. But no, they give you the same tiny little prints. But if you click on them, they will show up on here, but they're not going to work. You're not going to get a menu or anything. It's just going to look like a mesh. So you got to find an STL. You can only bring STLs into here. So let's open a file. Let's see what I could find. Let's go to my downloads. And I have a little piece I was making. I was fixing a Sunloo heater that broke. So let me see if I could bring that in here. Oh, there it is. Look how tiny that is. Yeah, my Sunloo heater broke, so I was bringing a different type of power into it, so I made a new switch plate for it. But there it is. So now that that's on the plate, you can see we have other menus, slice, all these guys. Let me click on this, bring it alive. So I'm sure that's your scaling. This is your different views. This is your dimensions, your object list. This is your different choices over here. That's Cura, and I'm most likely not going to use this, but everything is set up for this printer in here. And when you're downloading it, it's going to start, as you go through the agree and all that, it's going to bring you to Ultimaker, and it's going to say download Ultimaker for a better experience. But no, just stop right there, skip all that, don't make an account, nothing, because it's going to say it's a better experience, but Elegoo put their Giga stuff in the Elegoo Cura. It's not going to do anything better taking Ultimaker. So that's it, that's Cura. Let's go to the next thing we got. Alright, now we got Orca Slicer. This is where I want to be. This is an exact mirror of Bamboo Studio. It might even have a little more than Bamboo Studio. It's been around a little longer. It does. I already see more options up in the menu up here. So if you look at your stuff here, it's basically Bamboo Studio. Looks slightly different. We got our giant build plates up here. Slice, print. You have everything from scale to paint to cut, wrote, everything. You got a lot of stuff you could do here. You know? Baboulians and whatever you call them. Baboulians, Mammalians. All the goodies. So that's that. You know, you're just gonna go type that into your search engine and just download it. Same thing, agree. Pick your printer, it's there. Pick your nozzle. 3 is going to be our layer height, and 0.6 millimeter nozzle is going to be what we're going to go with. And that's Orca Slicer. Awesome, you know. Then finally, let's go over to Fluid. We'll get Fluid on the computer and Fluid on the phone, and that is like the main control panel for the Giga. You get your camera, you can control your axes and your Z's and all that. So let's check that out. Alright, now we got Fluid. The way you're going to download Fluid is you're going to go to your search engine, Chrome, Google, Bing, Microsoft, whatever it might be, and you're going to put in your IP address. HTTP, no S, colon, // and your IP address. Fluid's just going to pop right up. And there it is. You got your camera, you have all your access controls. You know, you scroll down, there's a lot of goodies here. Your heaters, live graphing, there's a lot going on here. Your bed probing, calibrations, settings, a lot. When you load this in, it'll just find you because it's gonna have the IP address and it's just gonna pop up. If you buy the Giga camera, it'll be there. You know, I bought the Giga camera when I bought this. That way it's easy plug and play. Plugs right in with a USB. Doesn't look too bad. Look at that. What's up? So that's that. And now we're gonna put Fluid on the phone, and that's it. That's it. Then we're gonna finish our enclosure. We're gonna build something giant. Something at least the size of me. I bought a big printer to do that, you know? Not gonna mess around with little prints if they're going through all this. So And that's it. And then you want to, save this as an app. You go to save as an app, and you put this on your home screen, and just click it. That way it's there, and you don't have to do the IP address every time. Same with the phone. We're going to add this to the phone screen, and that's that. So let's do that next. Alright guys, let's add the Giga controls to our phone to make it able for you to control and check in on your camera from your phone, which is a great option to do, but you're going to need Fluid. It's called Fluid is a program that you're going to need. Same program we put in on the laptop before. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you go to your Giga, see the screen back there, the touch screen? Go to settings, then go to network, and your IP address will pop up. Once you get that IP address, write it down, and then come over to your phone. I'm going to look down at my phone, and you're going to want to type in http:// You could try just the numbers, but it's easier to do this because sometimes it'll kick you back. So you might as well just do this first. Then you put in your IP address, 3 digits, dot, 3 digits, dot, 1 digit, dot, 2 digits, and then go. And that's it. Look, Fluid pops right up because they're already set up. So you got Fluid right here on the screen. Scroll down for you guys, show you what's on here. There's my camera. Here's all your controls. Now let's get this on the home screen. That way we could you could just click it. You don't have to put an IP address every time. So just click those 3 dots up at the top. Click add to home screen. It says Fluid. I'm going to change the name to Giga, because what else would it be for? Then I'm going to add, and it's done. Add again. That's it. So let me close this out. Boom, it's right there. Press on it, bring it over to my home screen. Oh, I don't got room right now, so let me get let's move. I'm gonna move VN over, and I'm gonna bring Fluid to my home screen. Oh, look at VN came back. Well, you know what I mean. It's right there. There's Fluid. That's what it looks like. Alright, and that's it for setting up all your programs, your software to start running the Giga. So that's it. We're almost ready for our first big print. Get ready for this, man. We're going to do the enclosure next, and then we're going to start printing giant. I'm talking like 6 foot. Got a surprise for you guys. Stay tuned. Peace.